One of the other interesting stuff was on HIV self-testing. I was involved in a study here where we're trying to get the African community to sort of do your self-test at home and post it back. So it was interesting to hear other countries who were also trying to get people to self-test. In the UK, there was the THT trial in Lewisham. In the United States, it was a program called eStamp, where they recruited gay men online to test. And it sort of got people interested in testing, especially those who had never been to a GAM clinic or sexual health center to test. And in South Africa, it was also trying to test it on young girls and women who sort of see how much interest there is in self-testing. And it was quite, people were up for it. In Zimbabwe, they tested it on the female sex workers. And they all said, I would recommend it for my own family or for my clients so that we know where we are. And in Kenya as well, it's sort of the whole thing is people like it. People who don't normally go out there to test would rather have it. And it's good for people who are at risk of infection who prefer that confidentiality. So it could also increase the frequency and timeliness of HIV testing, which is one of the biggest goals on the UNAIDS 1990 targets.